Hi, my name's Michelle, and this is my God story. And it began back in October of 2013. And I teach a class in Bible school on prayer. And one of the prayers that I teach on is the prayer of agreement, and how when two agree on earth as touching anything, it will be done. And this is found in Matthew 18, verse 19. And Jesus said this. So we know that when two people agree on earth about something, that God will answer that prayer. So I have a story, a true story in that class that I talk about a lady that had two babies die after they were born, and she still wanted to have kids, and how she agreed with another minister that I know, and I tell the whole story. And anyway, she has a third child. The baby's born, everything's fine, and the baby is alive today. And so that's just one of the stories that I tell in teaching that class. And so I got an email from a lady in October of 2013 from a lady in Sri Lanka. And she had heard that class. Somebody in Germany had sent it to her friend in Romania, and the friend in Romania had sent it to her in Sri Lanka. And she had been married for 4 years, and they had been trying to have children for the last 3 years. And they had not been able to get pregnant. And she talked about her culture. It was not a good thing to be barren. And she asked if I would agree with her to become pregnant and to have a child. And so I emailed back and forth with her all fall. We agreed on some scriptures, and we prayed via email and said, we wrote out the prayer that we agreed on, and we agreed that she would get pregnant, and that the baby would live and not die, and the baby would be healthy, and all these things. And she emailed me in January of 2014 and said she had gotten the first positive pregnancy ever. And so she was so excited. And she went to the doctor in February, and the doctor did an ultrasound, and he said, "This is not a baby. There is no heartbeat. It's just a water sac. You're not pregnant." And so she emailed me, and we said, we agreed that you would become pregnant and that you would have a healthy baby. Well, a month later, she went back to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Wait a minute, there is a heartbeat, and it is a baby. I can see the baby." So throughout the rest of that pregnancy, there were so many things where she could have lost the baby. In May, when she was 20 weeks, I guess that was in April, and she was 20 weeks along, and she had not felt the baby move, and the doctor said the baby's dead, and all these kind of things. And then all of a sudden the baby was moving. And so she continued to stay in contact with me. And then she had heart problems. She had heart problems. So all along it was a faith journey where we had to go back to what we believe. What do we believe? Did we say? What did we pray? And say, this is what we believe. We agreed, and God will answer this prayer. Well, in August, she had the baby, and she sent me a picture of the baby. And I'll always remember that. I have it on my computer, and the little girl's name was Joanna. So this was something that the prayer of agreement showed. This is my God story, how God answers prayer, and he is faithful to those who stand in faith, no matter what the circumstances look like.
Thank you for joining us this week on Your Everyday Life podcast. We pray that you were encouraged. Make sure to visit our website at youreverydaylife.org, where you can subscribe and receive weekly devotional blogs from Scott. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Your Everyday Life. Be sure to give us a comment on how words of encouragement has inspired you, and pass the word on to a friend who you know needs encouragement. Be sure to tune in again next week when once again we will look at everyday life topics and apply words of encouragement. Until then, stay encouraged by what you heard today, and may you be greatly blessed.